snooze and miss the moment. You're just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can lose.
Hey besties, welcome back to another podcast episode, Nighttime Tea with Key. I am your host, Kiki, the best friend you never knew you needed. I will always tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. Okay? And this scenery of this episode, in case you didn't notice, is a little different. Sponsored by yours truly. I am filming this episode at my event space out in Westchester. The scenery you see right behind me is the grass wall. Every time you book with me, the wall, as you can see, it's already there. This right here is the champagne wall, bubbly wall, whatever you want to call it. It's full of champagne glasses. You can't really see it from the angle I'm at, but if you ever been to my Instagram page, I've definitely posted there. You also get these little jugs right here. You can fill it with whatever jungle juice of the night you choose of your event. Also have a refrigerator right there. So if you're ever interested in booking with me, please let me know in the comment section. I'll also leave my work phone number. You can text me, you can call me, let me know what day and time you want to book. I also am very interested in collaborating with other podcasters. So if you do know a podcast, I am always willing to sponsor them for an episode. They can come and film their next episode at my event space free of charge for the first episode. Okay. Well, for one episode. Then after that, I have to charge you. Got to make money. So, but like I said, if you ever know any podcasters or if you want to book, please let me know. Comment section. I'll leave a link to where you can always look at my calendar and see what day and time is available. But to get back into why we're here, tonight's topic is dating a narcissist. Yeah, I said it. And I'm calling you motherfuckers out tonight. So if the shoe fits, lace it up, run 10 miles in that bitch. I don't care. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about narcissists. And for the most part, I mostly just want to talk about what are signs of a narcissist because I feel like a lot of people have a different I feel like that word do a little bit get used a little too loosely. So I want to talk about what I feel like the differences are. Now, am I like some professional psychologist? No. But do I feel like I have a PhD in narcissism? Yes, because I feel like I keep getting attracted or keep dealing with these type of men, and I feel like I know why. But we're not going to get into that tonight. But to start off, I feel like some signs that you might be dealing with a narcissist, some early signs, so that way you can get away, run. Run before you get too deep. Run, because they're going to try to sink their teeth in you as quick as possible. And I feel like that's exactly what I want to talk about. First sign of a narcissist, I feel like, is love bombing. And this is for male and female. Of course, my personal experience is going to come from me dealing with men because I'm straight. But I feel like this can definitely go both ways. But love bombing is definitely signs of a narcissist. But crazy thing is, the reason why I'm going to briefly touch on this is because I feel like it's the most difficult to tell, like, the difference. So, like, um, I hope y'all can't. I really hope my mic isn't messing up too much. But anyway, I feel like the difference with love bombing too quickly, okay? And if you don't know what love bombing is like, I feel like, dramatic as, like, just, I'm in love with you. I love everything about you. Like, as soon as you wake up, the good mornings is just like, good morning, my beautiful queen. Your eyes shine like the stars in the night. And like that over the top Prince Charming. Like I said, love bombing is a sign of a narcissist, only because I feel like that's how they, like, try to reel you in, and that's how they try to, like, also claim you a little bit. Like, that's when it becomes a little too much, and that's when I feel like you need to pay attention to, like, and I mean too quickly, as in, I feel like within, like, the first week to, like, maybe a month of getting the person number. Like, like, immediately they start talking about all the stuff that they love about you, but it's always superficial, surface level things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really know a person at their worst within a month. And to me, that's when the I love you is worth it. When you see me ugly cry in front of you, when you saw, some bullshit I went through, when when I wasn't fully mentally there, I'm, like I said, having my breakdowns, or, I'm going through my mood swings, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, and you still can find it in you to love me, then that's when it's worth it. But I feel like just because you caught me at a night out with my friends or something, I was looking good, I was looking cute, and then like 2 weeks later, you're like, oh, I'm just in love with you. I feel like that's very superficial, and that's signs of a narcissist, because they're trying to say whatever they need to say to get you to let your guard down. And they start, like I said, they start claiming you a little too soon. You get this man number Tuesday, and here it is Friday. He's already telling you, like, yeah, I told all my friends about you. I told everybody how much I love you, and this person can't call your phone anymore, or they start telling you how you can't go here, can't go there. You got to be careful. These motherfuckers are crazy. And the annoying thing about it is, you want to believe that this person really do find you attractive. I'm not saying that they're lying, that they don't find you attractive, or that they don't have strong feelings for you. I don't want you to misconstrue that with, like, they're just lying to your face about it. But at the same time, again, how much can this person really know about you if they only known you for a couple weeks, and they're already telling you how much they're in love with you, and how they want to do this for you, and it's a lot. Love bombing is actually the cheesiest, quickest way to me to identify a narcissist. I feel like they all do it. 85% of them do it. I lie. 85% of them do it. The 15% of them that don't is, whoo, those are the ones you might actually, know what? Nope. I'm not even. Because we don't want to tolerate narcissists. We don't. I mean, mm-mm. Whatever. Anyway, moving along. They will also try to isolate you. I feel like that's another very easy way to tell a narcissist, is because they immediately, again, they try to start telling you how, you know, your friends are not good for you. And I'm talking about friends that's been around before them, friends that came around after them. There's always something wrong with your friends, like, and they won't flat out, like, say it. I feel like this is where manipulation comes into play. Like, they'll just be like, oh, do you really think your friend is there for you if they're always inviting you out for a drink or something like that? It's like, oh, well, that's what we do. But to them, it's like they're just trying to, again, isolate you. They're trying to sit there and make the people that you have in your life seem so horribly wrong and bad for you, so that way you cut them off, or you stop hanging out with them, or you stop spending time with them. And then it just leads to spending more time with this narcissistic person. Like, that's all they want. They just want to consume everything about you. Like, they just want you to spend all your free time with them. Feel like, and nowadays, I feel like I almost want to say FaceTime is a no. You know what? No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck it. I feel like sometimes, a motherfucker want to spend all day on FaceTime with you, all day on the phone with you. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because I feel like you're just trying to listen to, like, my other conversations with people. Like, why? Like, if I'm having a conversation with somebody else, why are you just on the phone? Like, hang, like, clearly I'm not a part of this conversation. Like, I'm not interested in this conversation. I'm having a conversation with somebody that's directly in front of me. Mind your fucking business. Okay, like, just mind your business. Like, I'm grown. I can have a conversation with somebody else, and then I'll come home to you, or go see you after I'm done. Like, why do you have to continuously be there and watch over me everything I fucking do? Like, that's. Am I the only one that finds that crazy? Like, I don't get that. I never understood that. But maybe it's me. Maybe that's why I'm single. Because I just don't like certain shit. I don't like you being on the phone with me all the time. Like, again, I'll make time for you eventually. I'll make time for you. And we could be on the phone when I'm not having a conversation with somebody else. Like, I feel like that's what and again, they just continue to chip away at the people, again, that's around you, just so they can have you to themselves, or what they think is to themselves. They don't know how to mind their fucking business. Like they just always want to be a part of your shit. Like they just make it seem like you just don't have a life outside of them. Any life outside of them, they have to still be a part of. Like so it's still just not a life outside of them because they're always fucking there. Oh, the next two, because I got two more. The next two are my favorite. Oh, they're my favorite to talk about because these narcissistic assholes, something is really, and they just don't see that they're the piece of shit of the world, and they just need to, go go do something. But they will also make everything about them. Everything is about them, and I mean everything is about them. I mean it. I'm not playing. Like you can be like hypothetically. I'm gonna give you a clear example. If you get dressed to, let's just say this night is about you. So let's just say it's a graduation or something. You get dressed for your graduation. You look real cute. You feel like look real good. I, a narcissist would be like, oh, can you not wear that dress? Can you not wear that skirt? Can you not wear that outfit? And you'll probably be like, why? I look good. Their response would be, oh, I don't want so and so looking at you. And then that'll piss me off and ruin my night. Since when was the night about you? For you to even get mad? Why are you mad somebody's looking at me? Like that's their favorite fucking line. I don't want nobody looking at you. I don't want nobody hitting on you. I don't want nobody trying to get your number. Then you shouldn't have got with me. You shouldn't have got with me. Okay. Or give me a ring. And then maybe people will see the ring and look the other way or something. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. But that's definitely a clear sign of, once again, a narcissist. Like this is your night, your graduation. You decided to wear whatever you felt like wearing to make yourself look good and confident for the night. And they just try to tear you down. Even if you like, as a female, as you can see right now, I'm wearing makeup. Do I wear makeup every single day? Fuck no. Do I wear makeup when I'm doing my podcast or every now and then when I'm going out? Absolutely. So the last thing I want is for when I do wear makeup to be in a relationship with somebody that says, "Oh, you don't need it." I never said I needed it. I'm barefaced 95% of the time. I wear makeup every now and then. Never said I need makeup to feel confident or beautiful, but at the same time, if I want to wear it, I'm going to wear it. And the last thing I want is for somebody to tell me, "Oh, you don't need it." I never said I did. Same thing with lashes. If I decide to wear lashes or something like that, never said I needed lashes in order for me to roll out of bed and go live my life. But if I want to wear lashes, I would rather be with somebody that compliments me and tells me, you look good, you're beautiful, than sit there and be with somebody that tries to tell me that, like I said, I don't need what I just put on. Like I just get out of my face, get away, get out of my face. Fuck you, suck my dick, leave me alone. If you can't tell, I have a real personal issue with these motherfuckers. This is a personal episode, okay? If you wasn't able to tell by the tone of my voice, I have a personal issue with you motherfuckers, okay? I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I don't care. Keep feeling it, bitch. How about that? Because I just, mm-mm. Like, and there's probably some narcissists out here that are like that's married. I don't see how. I don't see how at all. I'm just realizing I don't got my necklace on. Ain't that a bitch? I just sat here and was talking my ass off, and my neck is bare. Well, oh well. Too late now. You already seen me. But yeah, no, everything is about them. Everything is about them. They will never acknowledge anything that you do. You will never get a congratulations unless you fucking find a cure for cancer or fly to the moon on your own. You will never get a congratulations unless it's like very, very, very warranted or like just very rare in general. You would get no acknowledgement for nothing that you accomplish. Everything would just be so simple. Everything would be diminished. Everything would just be Like, just again, if it has nothing to do with them, they can care less. They can really give up. They can care fucking less. They don't give a fuck. So, to be wary of that. Like I said, if you're dealing with a narcissist. So, that's something. Last one that I want to touch on, and I have a list. Oh, trust me. If you ever, if you're watching this episode, you ever want me to like finish the list or go into more depth of anything that I just mentioned, I promise you I will. Because like I said, this is a personal thing for me. This is personal. Like I said, because like I feel like again, this is like moth to a flame with me. But I feel like I've been able to identify these signs pretty early on, so I'm able to kind of just cut ties before, you know, outside of the 3 year relationship I was in, that was the only one that got me caught up in some shit. But other than that, I feel like I've been good. After them 3 years, I never made that mistake ever again. Okay, that X is an example of what the fuck I need to run far, far away from. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We'll never do that the fuck again ever. Because this go me saying that rolls right into the last thing I want to talk about. They never want to take accountability. And don't get me wrong, there are some people who just don't take accountability because they're just immature and they just, they still have some growing to do, which those are just normal people. Those are narcissists are not normal people. In case you didn't, like I said, if I didn't make that clear, narcissists are not normal people. So again, if you run into just an immature person, that's a normal trait. You just didn't grow up yet to take accountability for some of the shit that you do. Narcissists, there's a difference. Like they now some of them would just straight lie. Like to avoid taking accountability, they will straight lie. Like look you in your face and say the sky is yellow and the moon is made of cheese. Like to the point where you gotta like scratch out and be like, is it what the fuck have I been looking at this whole fucking time? No. Some of them will look you in your face and straight lie. Like you got boo boo the fool written on your fucking forehead and you got 7 dicks growing out your neck. Like they don't care. And again, I've been there. Like from a personal experience, I had somebody look me in my face and lie to me about brain cancer, high blood pressure, a heart murmur, heart surgery, like legit lie to your face, a tumor on the brain, like lie to my face about shit like that. Like they will go to the ends of the moon to cover up some crazy ass shit that they did. Like I said, like you caught red handed doing something. And instead of just going, oh, damn, I'm caught. Okay, this is what happened. Or like just tell the truth. Like at the end of the day, I caught you in your lie. You want to lie more. So now I feel like an asshole asking certain questions because you just told me you have brain cancer all of a sudden. So now I don't even want to continue to ask certain questions because it's like, damn, like I would be an asshole if I continue to pressure you about certain shit when you just told me you had to go through chemotherapy. But it's like, motherfucker, you've been fine for the past however many months. But I start asking you certain questions, all of a sudden you got a tumor in your brain, you had to go through chemo and blah 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 blah. Like some of them will lie. Some of them straight lie. And I pray to God, I hope to God nobody has to go through that. Nobody. Because, like, lies like that, there's not no real easy way to prove. Like, what am I going to do? Call the hospital and say, hey, did you have this patient in there today? I mean, if I was really crazy enough to do so, probably. And honestly, if I felt like that was a lie at the time, to the point where I feel like I had to call the hospital, I should have just left there. Should have just left there. But, it is what it is. You live and you learn. This is exactly why I said in one of my previous episodes, what I won't tolerate is just the lies. I can't. I cannot. After that, I cannot tolerate not even one little itsy bitsy of a like. At the end of the day, my trust issues are so bad now. If you tell me that you're gonna be at my house at 8 o'clock and you show up at 8:15, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't want. Mm-mm. I don't even want to deal with you no more. I'm sorry. I'm checking everything. Or you're gonna have to deal with a pat down. I'm sorry. Oh, this is one of my cups again from my champagne wall. Yes, I was being bougie and put a strawberry in it. Don't judge me. So, but the ones that won't lie, they'll just bring up a character flaw in you. Like I've seen situations where, someone would get in an argument and the narcissist brought up how this woman was raped at a young age and that's why she's so fucked up and that's why he has no choice but to leave her. She just told you she caught you cheating. And your response is, "Oh, I cheated because you were raped at a young age." And that's why that's why she's a fucked up person. Not because you cheated, but because she was raped. That has one has nothing to do with the other. And again, you got caught cheating. So now you're bringing up her past traumatic ass situation because I'm pretty sure that was not an easy situation for her to go through. So you decide to bring that up versus just take accountability for you cheating. Again, if that don't scream narcissist, I don't know what is. Because again, a normal person, they get caught cheating, they fuck around and leave. They fuck around, all right, my bad, sorry, you know, oops, got caught. Like, no, narcissists would again go to the ends of earth to try to make it seem like it's like I said, either they'll lie and make you feel bad to the point that you don't even want to question them no more, or they're just going to come up with some random character flaw in yourself that has nothing to do with them going out and cheating or treating you bad, or even because like most of the time they react like that when you bring up how you feel, something that they did made you feel a certain way. So when you start bringing up how you're not happy, you're not satisfied, and whatever is going on with you, they start bringing up a whole bunch of bullshit in their lives, and start bringing up a whole bunch of, just like I said, bullshit to just make you feel like, okay, damn, I don't even want to talk about this no more. Or, you start feeling like, all right, maybe I do need to fix something in myself. It's not you, it's them. Run. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. Run, 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 run. Like, just run. Because they're not going to change. They're not going to change. And that's if you want to, like, if you can tolerate that, you know what? I'll say that. Everybody is different. Who am I to tell you not to deal with a narcissist? Not to deal with a narcissist. Everyone is different. If you feel like you could tolerate shit like that, go ahead and stay. I ain't gotta lay with them. But I'm just saying, if you are someone who don't want to tolerate situations like this, then don't. Do not. Because like they'll just, like, the longer you stay, the more they'll figure out your weaknesses and they'll just learn new ways to manipulate you. Literally. It's all just a manipulation. Like they even try to make themselves seem like they're telling you something for your own good. Like, so again, another example is like, as you can see, I drink. I don't ever get, white girl wasted or sloppy drunk. I'm a lightweight, so I actually can't really handle that much liquor without me really feeling it pretty quickly anyway. But I also can't take shots and shots and drink after drink, and like I real baby when it comes to alcohol for some odd reason, but not the point. Point is, I was dealing with a guy, and like I said, I drink. He don't like women that drink, which is perfectly fine. But instead of just not dealing with me, it's like you rather make me feel bad for drinking wine than to just not deal with me at all. And that's what I mean. Like and then when you try to bring it up, it's like, oh, drink is not good for you. Why do you drink? And drinking leads to this, and drinking leads to that. And shut up, because I know. Okay. At the end of the day, I had a real long day at work, and drinking was the only thing that kept me from punching somebody in the fucking face or going off in the middle of the goddamn showroom. So you damn fucking right, I had a drink or two when I got off of work, when I got home. Like, mind your business or don't deal with me. You don't want to deal with a woman that drinks, go find a woman that don't drink. Instead of just trying to make me feel bad for drinking. When, like I said, I don't even get sloppy ass drunk. So mind your fucking business. Mind your business. Or leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Like if it's anything I can tell a motherfucker, leave me alone. Okay? It took me a very long time to realize that I don't ever need nobody in my life. I just be really wanting people around because I'm an amazing person and I be wanting to share that with people. But I don't ever need you. I don't need you. I don't need you to tell me that drinking is bad for me. I know. I don't need you to tell me hookah is bad for me because I already know. All right. I'm going to die one day. Might as well do what I enjoy doing while I'm alive. Fuck you. Like, I ain't bothering nobody. I ain't robbing and killing nobody. So shut the fuck up. Mind your business. But that's all I have for right now. Because I will go in. Like I said, I will continue to go in. So if y'all ever want a part two of this, let me know in the comments. Okay, you can again. I'm gonna drop my work phone number, so you could always text me your comments anonymously. You could text me your stories of your personal experiences of a narcissist, your dating tips of dealing with a narcissist, and what signs we need to look out for to run the other way. Okay, run the other way. And again, if you are okay with tolerating some of the stuff I mentioned, by all means, lay next to him or her. Because, I mean, baby, I ain't got to do it. So I ain't mad at you. Please. Like, if some of y'all are willing to wife these motherfuckers, please get them off the streets. Let's make the streets, come on, do the community a favor. Wife them. Get them out the way. Get them to move on. Because I don't want them. And I know a couple of bitches that don't want them either. So come on now. The ones that do, get them. Get them. Get them off the street. We don't want them. We're going to fucking hang them up by they wee-wees on the tree. Y'all don't, if y'all don't get them. So figure it out. Now, this part of my podcast, I usually would pick a Reddit topic and I would give my like personal feedback on the situation I picked off of Reddit. However, I actually wanted to talk about something a little different that's been going around on the internet. Okay, these these lists that I keep seeing that started with the whole you know places that you shouldn't take women on a first date. That list, I briefly read that list. I don't know who they were speaking for. I don't know what women they were speaking for. They wasn't speaking for me though. I don't agree with that list at all. It was definitely a couple restaurants on that joint that I don't mind going to. And the only thing that I agree with one of them off the top of my head, which was the your house part. If you don't know this list, I'm pretty sure you can Google it, go on Facebook or something, because that's where I keep seeing it at Facebook. Like, go on Facebook, Google it, it's probably there. But one of the places on that list was your house, and it was the movies. I'm gonna tell you what. One, your house. I don't feel safe going coming to your house like by myself on a first date. Now these are first dates we're talking about here. I don't feel comfortable coming over for a date for the first date coming to your house. I think that's true, and I feel like women shouldn't invite strange men into their house on a first date. You don't know this motherfucker. People are crazy. People are crazy. Don't do that. So I agree with the your house thing. I also agree with the movies. Reason why I agree with the movies because the purpose of a first date is to get to know the other person. I can't talk to you in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Now, like if this is like, I definitely do consider a movie date a date. A couple months in or something like that. But again, for the first date, and I'm supposed to talk to you and get to know you, movies is not ideal. I can't talk to you in a movie theater. So why are we here? I don't know. And then we're sitting in the dark. I mean, as you can see, I like sitting in the dark, but like not on a date. Can't. I don't like that. No. So I do agree with them two on that list. Everything else though, the Cheesecake well, I actually don't like the Cheesecake Factory, but that's just like personal. I just don't like the Cheesecake Factory. That's just me. It did. Yeah, no. I agree with that, but that's again personal reasons. But the Cheesecake Factory is perfectly fine for a first date. Olive Garden, Applebee's, anywhere where we can sit and talk to each other is actually fine for a first date, in my personal opinion. Because again, how else am I supposed to really get to know you? Like, I mean, we could text, sure, But if we're trying to be with each other, we're not going to be in a relationship through our phones. Like, I have to see you and talk to you eventually, right? Like, I don't know. And maybe I don't know. Maybe sometimes I feel like I'm a little boy at heart. So it's just like, did I miss the wave where, like, a man is supposed to spend hundreds of dollars on you on a first date? Like, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like women don't like, if you like, I feel like women want like a trip to Paris for a first date or something. And it's just like, you want that trip, but you're not trying to give up no ass either. And I'm not saying you should, but if I was a man and I took your ass to Paris, I want some ass on this plane. I want some ass when we get off the plane. I want some ass when we get to the hotel room. I want some ass when we're going shopping. Little quickie in the fucking dressing room or something. Like, I'm getting some ass. Like, I don't know. And let me just say, I went over this with a very wise woman. I will not disclose who this woman is just yet, but she told me, right, that the acronym for date, DATE, is dick at the end. I actually kind of agree with her. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, if we just went to the movies and we sat there and stared at each other, I'm not giving you no ass at the end of no fucking movies. Like, it's just no. Movies, $15. I could have watched this on my Fire Stick. Like, no, that was little to no effort. You get nothing. But again, if you actually put in some effort and take me somewhere, like I said, I'll get on a plane to Paris or something like that. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm because if I wasn't trying to give up no ass, I would not have got on that plane. I would have said no, just no. But maybe that's just me. And I feel like Instagram is morphing people brains into thinking that everything has to be an Instagrammable moment. When you spend the time with somebody and you getting to know this person, you do not have to post that on Instagram. If you go on the first date with somebody, you do not have to post that on Instagram. That's not something that has to be posted on social media. So it's like, I'm very, very, very confused. Like I said, if somebody could please let me know in the comments, like, why isn't dinner a first date? I don't care where it is, as long as it's not your house. I don't care where it is though. Why isn't dinner considered a first date or a date at all? Like, why is it that trips to, like I said, on a plane or trips anywhere really a thing? Like, I'm confused. Again, and maybe it's just me. I'm a simple girl. I like, simple things, and maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. I can appreciate the simple things when I'm getting to know somebody. Don't get again. If we married, we're talking about honeymoons. We're talking about stuff like that. Yeah, I want to go on a plane. I want to go somewhere. We're getting on a plane to go somewhere. We're going to Vegas. We're going to Miami. We're going to Dubai. We're going to the Bahamas. We're going somewhere. We're going to Aruba. We're going somewhere. But that's, like I said, months in. That's after we've already been dating. That's after we've already established a relationship between us, and all of that. Like, that's when I feel like the vacations kick in. Not a first date. Or maybe, are y'all giving up some ass on the first date if they take you out and spend all this money? Are y'all? I would like to know. Maybe I should have did this episode with somebody else, because I would love to know. Is that what's going on here? Is that why y'all don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date? Because y'all don't want to give up no ass for going to the Cheesecake Factory. Y'all would rather just give up some ass, like I said, if you go get on the plane. Is that what it is? Did I figure it out? I think I did. I might be on to something here. I might be on to something. But you never know. And I keep seeing more and more lists too. I seen something. I'm recording on my phone, so I can't even pull it up. But it definitely was another list I seen, and it says something along the lines of like women that men shouldn't date. And at the top of the list, it was like single mothers and I think it just flat out said whores. And you know what? That's a different topic for a different day because I mean, if y'all think that women aren't out here lying about their body count, like how can you really know a woman is a whore? How can you really know? Again, please tell me. How can you really know? Because if the only thing you have to go on is her body count, and y'all really think women are out here telling the truth about that, I feel bad for you, men. I feel bad. I mean, there's a lot of things a woman would do. I I'm sorry. I just thought of something in my head. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of backlash if I say it out loud. So I'm gonna leave it alone, and I'm gonna leave this episode alone. So to just recap some of the things we talked about: dating tips when it comes to a narcissist. They will love bomb you within the first couple of weeks. They will also try to isolate you. They will make you feel like everything you're doing with your friends, new or old, is just horribly wrong. They will lie to you. Okay. They will bring up random character flaws, and they will also make every little thing about them. You will never be able to shine when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. Second part of the podcast was the purpose of a first date is to get to know the person you potentially want to date. Okay. So when you are going on a date with somebody, only thing you have to make sure is that they're bringing you to a safe place to get to know you. All right. Dinner is fine. I'm not saying sell yourself short. If you're the type of, um, I don't want to say high maintenance. I don't want to use that word, but if you're the type of woman who just likes, I'll say the finer things. You have a higher taste, and just say that. Say, you know what, you don't want to go on no date, no basic date to the Cheesecake Factory or to Applebee's, Olive Garden, because your taste is just a little different. But at the same time, let's not forget the purpose of getting to know the other person. That's probably why some of y'all be ending up in some of these shitty relationships, because y'all let men flash money. You know what? Again, different topic for a different day. I'm a wrap this up, and I'm gonna just say thank you for watching. Hopefully, you'll be right back here next week on the next topic. Again, please always share in the comments your thoughts, any topics you want me to talk about. If you, like I said, want to book my space for either an event or you want to record your next episode at my space, please send me a text message. Um, and be safe. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you're watching this at night. See you next week.